Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold episode. On today's episode, the OCG has just had a new ban list. Now, let's quickly talk about the actual OCG metagame before even hopping into this. Alright, so here's what the metagame looked like. Tier as number 1 still. That was because mostly it was just not hit enough, and everything else, including like Splight and Branded and Adventure and all of these other things that would have pushed other archetypes into the forefront, and I mean Kashtira as well, weren't hit. Were hit as well. So like Kashtira cards are limited, the Sprite cards are limited, and stuff like that really pushed basically the entire meta down, and the fact that a lot of the Ishizu stuff wasn't entirely hit, and a lot of the tier stuff was also still like more or less available, meant that the deck wasn't fully out of the way, right? Then we have Kashtira, Adamantibator, Purely, Tri-Brigade, Sprite variants, Bestial, Exosister, stuff like that, okay? So let's hop back over to the ban list, and I haven't looked at this. I know the first card because of the artwork right here, but yeah, let's just quickly go through this. Banned, it's Splight Elf. This card's crazy. I would not be surprised if currently in Master Duel this would be expected. Yeah, this is just a broken card. I am not surprised in any regard that this card is in fact banned. It's banned in the TCG. I wouldn't be surprised. Again, Master Duel will probably do this. Maybe not right now, but soon, I would imagine. Yeah, just generic Link 2 that reborns a monster, kind of dumb. Moving on, bunch of limitations. A lot of these are going from banned to 1, except for Elf. Okay, so let's quickly do Inferno, Blaster, Dragon Ruler of Infernos. Yeah, this card could totally come back. He's currently at 1 in Master Duel. That card came back to 1 in Master Duel, kind of to see, like, hey, how good is it? No one played it. This card's fine. Glow Up Bulb. With Halqifibrax banned, I do think that this is fine. It's still very strong, though, don't get me wrong. It's just like a free material. You basically get any Link 2 with this guy as your normal summon. Still very strong, but I think at 1, it's mostly fine, and a Link 2 doesn't really do as much as it did previously, so I'm fine with that. The other 2 Ishizus, limited to 1. Fantastic. The other tier cards that were not currently limited to 1. Tier is now way worse off in the OCG than it is even in the TCG, because in the OCG, they only have 1 Perlino. However, that may change, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Sprite Blue, for some reason, is on here. I genuinely don't know why they hit this. Sprite hasn't been, like, a top deck. Let's go back to this. Sprite has technically seen a lot of play, due to, like, it being paired with like, I guess, Bestials, and with Tri-Brigade. But that's it, right? So the limitation, banning Elf and also limiting Blue kills the deck. The deck is now dead. I really do not see a world in which Sprite is a playable archetype. There isn't even a deck list there. Sorry, I was looking for that. So yeah, I don't like this, but okay, sure. Sprite was never going to be the next best deck. You know, with tier out of the way, I really don't think Splight was going to be next. It's definitely going to be like the Adamantibator stuff, because it appears Block Dragon was still not banned, Grass was not banned, so yeah, it's obviously Adamantibator. Kashtira is still in a good spot, but honestly, Kashtira falls a lot more due to tier not being the best deck. So the banishment effects are going to matter. I mean, they'll still matter with the Adamantibator and the Pearly stuff, but there's that. Bestial is also dead, by the way, because limitations on those. Skill Drain going to 1 is fantastic. Skill Drain is a horrible card. This is hopeful that something like this happens in Master Duel. Yeah, Skill Drain is currently at 3 in the TCG. I hope that it goes to 0 once again. Yeah, I don't know why we were given Skill Drain. This is just a dumb card. Glad to see it gone. I would honestly rather any of the actual summoning limitations, like Teekboo, Gozen, or Rivalry. Those are way worse. But yeah, not a fan of the OCG ban list, and it never bodes well for Master Duel. But yeah, I'm not. Why is Blue on here? That is all of the Bestials are now limited to 1, except for Saronir. See, here's the problem with the OCG ban list. Where are the limitations to the actual good decks? These three? No? Nothing? Okay. We're going to hit the 4th best deck. We're going to hit, obviously, tier. That's great. We're going to hit the 4th best deck and, like, the 5th best deck. Okay. Sure. Why not? Semi-limited. Ancient Fairy Dragon. It has a hard once per turn. You're probably not playing it at more than 1. The Saryuya. Sure. I think this card, I can't remember the exact name of this. What is the name of this card? Tellarknight Ptolemaeus. Tellarknight Ptolemaeus. Yeah, that card is totally fine. Gazelle is totally fine. Hawk is totally fine. Steam the Cloak. Yeah, this is banned because of Hulk. No longer have access to Hulk. This card is fine. It generates a token if it's used as, like, a link material, I think. But it is a hard once per turn, so it's not, like, insane. Yeah, I don't see it as an issue. Nadir Servant should be at 3, honestly. Putting it to 2, sure. Same with Judgment. Runic Fountain, yeah, Runics are fine. Especially in a best of 3, yeah, Runics are totally fine. Alright, yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. This is just a whole bunch of things going from 1 to 2. All of these are fine. Moving on, Unlimited. Swap Frog. Well, he was at 1, so I guess there's the boost to Splight. I guess. Kagari, Galatea, Eldritch, Yatagarasu. Yeah, these are all fine. These are nothings. So the ban is good. There needs to be more. Where is Grass? Grass is obviously a problem. It is a problem due to this deck and also Block Dragon. Where's Block Dragon? Those are the other two things that I would say. Maybe not even Grass as much as it is Block Dragon. I don't think, like, if you ban the Block Dragon, I think most of this is fine. But yeah, Grass is either Grass or Block Dragon should have been banned. But of course, the OCG is terrible at ban lists. We've seen this time and time again, just due to the fact that they didn't shake up the meta. Tier was still the best deck for like 4 ban lists in a row. Splight is now hit for no reason, and they keep doing this. The entire power level of, like, they missed, you know, Pearly, they missed Kashtira, they missed you know, Adamancipator, all of these other decks that are, you know, more playable. They gave Runic back some things, which is hilarious. I guess they limited the skill drain, so there's that. But, like, a bit odd. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode, and this ban list reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did indeed enjoy, a like is very much so appreciated, and if you want to check out more content like this, as well as more Yu-Gi-Oh!, then just be sure to subscribe. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and remember to always stay frosty. Bye-bye. Shout out to the Frost Guard, my members. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I hope you enjoy the content.